The interesting thing to me is a company like yourself, like La Carne, who are trying to straddle the line of holding true to tradition and making sure that you are carrying that forward, as well as, innovating with new designs in order to, become a little bit more fashionable so that it doesn't die out. How do you guys kind of view that, and how do you walk that line?
I think people sometimes think that traditions or heritage about being the same for 200 years. It's not. Traditions have to remain relative. They have to relevant. They have to evolve. They have to have new. For tartans to be such a strong part of Scottish culture for so many hundreds of years means that they have had to evolve during that time. And they continue to evolve, and they will evolve into the future as well. So, and because of that, tartan is as relevant today as it's ever been.
As a company, if you didn't remain true to that, you wouldn't be in business very long, because people view that. Everybody's thought process on what is a traditional thing might be slightly different, but some of the tartans that we make have been around for an awful long time, an awful long time, and you can't play with that. You'll upset somebody, and you could upset a whole clan. Crikey, they could be coming marching down the glens again. And so you stick. There is a tradition out there that people still want and require, and I think that'll still go on. But as Simon says, there will be changes, there'll be evolution, but you still have to have the tradition. I mean, I suppose out of the 1,800 are traditional, and there's a reason for that. I mean, that's what the company is founded upon. That there will always be progression. There has to be. If that's all we sold, we would be back of the queue now, because other people will progress. And the beauty for us is that we have the manufacturing, we have the designers and everything else. We have that, and we can play about with things. But tradition will still be the mainstay for an awful long after I've got.